Obviously, naturally enough, the last 2 weeks have been pretty hectic, but I have managed to kind of have some time off. Just a little recap of what's happened in the last 2 weeks. The gym is finally up and running. So we opened for business last Wednesday, and the kids sessions are now running, and kind of business as usual, which is nice. PTs are back up and running. The team is now huge. So going through it quickly, there's obviously Cullum and John, and then there's me, so sports scientist, head of youth athletic development. There's Dave, who's head of PT, Dara, who's PT as well. You've got Billy, who's obviously head of our social media. You've got Shelby, who's new. She is in charge of all our assessments with our new members. And Hugh is there, so Hugh's mainly, Hugh's gonna be concentrating on kind of like the rehab side of things. You've obviously got Owen with Country Munch, who is involved downstairs, who's doing his own thing, but is very much involved with what we're doing as well. So while we may be two separate businesses with Fit 100 and Country Munch, we are very much intertwined with how we're going to go about doing things, which is good, because obviously the bigger the team, the bigger things that we can do. So that's nice. Second thing, back to pre-season as of last week. So pre-season started last Tuesday, so 2 sessions done so far. Feeling really good. It's probably the best I felt at the start of pre-season in a long time, more so from a physical point of view. Obviously very rusty technically, but you can work on those, which is good. But as I always say, it's much easier to stay fit than it is to get fit. So I've kept myself in relatively good shape over the last couple of weeks, and that has shown. Sessions have been kind of relatively easy from how I felt. Having a little issue with my left Achilles tendon, which is frustrating, but I've managed to kind of manage that a little bit better. So just kind of keeping an eye on that and see how that goes. As it's the start of pre-season, I'm into the start of a new training program. I will go through that full training program next video, not this one because it will take way too long, and again just give you an idea of the thought processes around each exercises and their position in the program and what I hope to get from it. And it should show you, if you go back over the other videos where I've actually talked about my other training programs, they're all there's always a why towards it and kind of like an end goal that I want to get out of it, and obviously this is going to be no different. The website has changed, so the last time I put up a video I was in the process of changing everything, so being more of like a personal brand towards myself rather than the elite performance coaching stuff. So I've changed all those websites. I will leave links down to all those below, so you can go and check them out if you want to. But for me now, that's enough talking. I'm gonna go out and train. I'll have my pre-workout first as usual, and then train. So today we're gonna be training legs. Should take roughly about an hour and a half, depending on the rest times and how I feel at the start of the session. Let's get to it.